understand where it came from, but you got it, my got it. It began in the land of the sandstorm. I fought it, though I wanted everything to do with what you gave to me. Loosening my grip as pulled you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure. It's a long departure. Before I see you again, before it all makes sense, but I can't hold you back. And I still don't understand where it came from, but you're back in with the passion. I'm awake with the flame in a hailstorm. I'm back in, I gotta have it. Everything to do with what you gave to me. Loosening my grip as pulled you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure. I just don't get you. You fall asleep when I get up. Those friends you run to, they look at me like they're a buzz. This time don't can never love, no, I can never love. I can do the things she wants, the things I did without. I can never love, no, I can never love. Wish you could find that someone, find that someone, find that someone. Someone just like you, just like you. Wish you could find that someone, find that someone, find that someone. Someone just like you, just like you. You're a treasure in the sea, an adventure that I need. You're a treasure in the sea, an adventure that I need. All the little things, but I will never keep it. I will never keep it. But if I tell you secrets, all the little things, will you learn to keep it? Will you learn to keep it? Baby, tell me secrets, all the little things, but I will never keep it. I will never keep it. But if I tell you secrets, all the little things, will you learn to keep it? Will you learn to keep it? Wish you could find that someone, find that someone, find that someone. There's someone just like you, just like you. Wish you could find that someone, find that someone, find that someone. Someone just like you, just like you. Someone just like you, just like you. Someone just like you, just like you.
Hot mess up at east side. Heard about me, it's all lies. If you want good, change your mind, yeah. Don't want to intimidate, but more than just conversate. Don't want it to be too late, yeah. Know that I'm not usually your type. Darling, there's no need to be shy. See the curiosity in your eyes. Come a little closer, babe. I don't bite. And it's something that I can't hide, yeah. When I'm with you, I'm tongue-tied. No, no, you're not that dramatic, but I'm out of you, I'm an addict. And I can't get enough. And I know that I'm not usually your type. Darling, there's no need to be shy. See the curiosity in your eyes.
Hello, hello, it's me, the pair of socks, here to bring you some form and level of entertainment. Welcome guys, it's Tuesday at 6 p.m. on Eastern Central Time. That's not Eastern Central, it's been a long day, you know. So welcome. We are on our third and final game for Wombo eSports Season 1, Week 2, NA Rams versus Yoplays. I'm excited. Are you excited? Got your dinner with you? I don't have my dinner with me, but we'll work through this together. I've got a nice can of seltzer water. It's a lemon lime. You know, gotta get some of those bubblies, but not drinking soda, so it's good. As you can see here, casters for today will be Emanik and I. Emanik is running a little bit late. It is a-okay. And we're waiting. Oh, hold on. I've received message that the lobby in which I created is bugged. But yes, let's go ahead and get the draft going. So let me switcheroo and we'll start it. All right. So moving on to the drafts. Let me chat. Let me know how you what your thoughts are about the drafting for what might go on today. You know, we had RIPDusty sub in yesterday. So his trundle was a top ban from my team's perspective. Interesting to see if he'll maybe pick a Kha'Zix or what's another Lilia, J4. Oh, look at that! How will you look at that? We've got the good old trundle ban. Yep, that's good. We're seeing an Ashe and a Syndra ban coming through. Makes sense. Yogurt is fantastic on Syndra, and Ashe is just a good champion. No, goodbye, Lulu. Farewell, my love. Seeing some top bottom 80 carry bands of Samira and Jhin. Those are actually really good 80 carries. That can be very, very difficult to deal with if you can play them super well. And I'm assuming the 80 carry, which I'm looking at, oh, it's Urchin Merchant. I understand. That is so fast. Yeah, when it comes to game one, typically, you know, you have days upon days to kind of start talking through and figuring out who you want to ban. So game one, you typically, at least for the first 3 bans, have a feel for what you really don't want to see. I'm sure once we get into game 2, things will be a little bit slower to kind of hash through and talk through of what you might want to change around your bans. But we're seeing a confirmed, probably, Veigar middle lane, and I say probably because I don't know. He could go bot. He could go top, but on average he goes middle lane. So I think that will be a. I love Luci on the Veigar. We're going to see probably a jungle Volibear with xianamore on the Jinx. Good pick. Interested to see who Urchin Merchant is going to go as an 8 carry. I mean, he's just so powerful. There's only so many bans that can go against him, but now that they've shown who the 80 carry is, I'm expecting the second pick on the blue side to be, oh, nope, they want the Orin. That's going to go on, oh yes. So NA Rams is going to have a sub. wtfami is going to be their sub, which will be that Orin. Classic pick for him. He loves the me tank, me just be here and soak up damage for you. So not surprised, but also forgot about it. So yeah, it's a classic. Olaf. So we're going to see RIPDusty on Olaf. That's another classic jungler for him. So great pick, especially since you know who you're going up against in the jungle. Most likely Volibear, unless they bamboozled me. And that's a, I don't know, support bear. Could be. It could be. we're gonna have Yogurt on floor on the Katarina. Good pick. Been seeing him practice that today. And we're gonna see the Akshan ban, and also really good pick if you know how to play him. Guessing that's against Urgent Merchant. I don't really understand what Akshan does other than cling to the wall, spin, and res people, and a Lucian alt that you don't really aim, but you can block his alt for the person who's being clicked on. We are going to see a Morgana ban. And just taking a look at the roster, I think Benjj will be the support and the Leona man. Good. Honestly, I think in this tournament we're going to see a lot of Leona bans just because there's a lot of support players that do a great job with her. And overall, she's just a really good support. She's tanky, she grabs you, she stuns you not once, but twice. And not only does she stun you twice, she can stun you without even touching you. Just, you know, land that giant sun of circle on you and boom. You dead, son. Final ban on the NA rounds, we're going to see a Mordekaiser. Makes sense. I think throughout this tournament we're also going to see a lot of Mordekaiser bans because, again, I feel like a lot of our top laners play Mordekaiser and he's just really good. His shield, his bonk, his yeeting you into the Shadow Realm, making it a or taking out the core people during a team fight is really, really good. So that's a good ban. Against the Nasus top. So Ornn and Nasus, I don't play top lane, so I don't know how that fight goes, but wishing you well on your farming journey, Susan. We are seeing a Yon mid, also a really good scary pick, so we're going to Assassin for Assassin. Interested to see who wins. Is Katarina charismatic and lovely and beautiful enough for Yon to be charmed by her? Stay tuned. It's going to be a How I Met Your Mother 7 seasons long. We'll see how that goes. Nami, so Area95 has chosen the Mermaid. Good to see that. Don't see her that often. She is a little bit tricky. Don't see her played often, but really good pick. Get them bubbles, get that big wave against a Thresh. As a bot and more so support main from my perspective, that could go either way. I mean, she's got a great sustain, great poking, but Thresh does get a little bit tanky, so I'm not sure how that's gonna go. So while we figure ourselves out, chat, feel free to drop down just based off of what's on paper. How do you guys feel about these comps? Any one that you guys particularly would prefer to be on? Just drop your thoughts on there. And I'm just rambling on because I have to put I have some paperwork on my head, you know. Work doesn't stop. Even though my work laptop is off, just gotta keep the grind going. Oh, I'm like heavily confusing myself. I apologize. One moment. Doop. Insert that. Hit that enter button. Okay, we are Gucci. We are riding. We are going high. We're gonna switch over to here. Boop. Oh, and we've got Eminek already in here, so I think we might have an Eminek coming on in to join me into the casting. Not really desk because we don't have an existing desk, but sometime he'll be joining in here as well. But other than that, I'm going to assume that our chat's broken, so I'm going to let the team captains know that I'm all Gucci. Gucci in the hoodie. Let's get this fight on going. Again, I hope you guys got some kind of meal next to you. Watching some good video games. Yeah. It's a sport of some sort. Everything's fine. We're fine. We're living the dream. It's a Tuesday. It's sunny out. Hoping to get some fresh air after this. Also highly advise you guys to get some fresh air when you've got a moment. But both captains have given the R, so we'll go ahead and hopefully start loading into the actual drafting selection. Oh, I should probably, sorry. I see something light up and I click on it, man. I can't help myself. Okay, but sorry, let me see what's going on in chat right now. Let's go, Urgent Merchant. Yes, cheerleaders. Tell me, who are you guys cheering for? WTFMI Orange Classic, lots of Leona players. She was just nerfed though. Oh, was she? I'll be interested to see, with that nerf, whatever that nerf is. I should probably take a look at the patches. How much we'll be seeing her actually play. Nami alt is just faster or alt. Oh, actually kind of true. Solo casting, no. Eminek will be joining soon. Uwu, Becky, can I get a call out? Hey, shout out to Floodwise. Hope you're having a good day so far, my dude. Rams team comp is a little bit weird, but it does have an Ornn. I should know this because I just posted who the pick and bans are. I don't know. I think actually I feel like the NA Rams have a little bit of a wombo combo when you have that Ornn knock-up, that Yo knock-up with the Nami. Oh, that's a Yo going to the bot lane, huh? Well, if you watch last night's game, I'm all for weird and unique. So, and honestly, I've seen Yasuo go bot. Yon's basically like Yasuo, right? So, everything's fine. We're fine. It's okay. Don't worry about it. You stressing? I'm not stressing. Shout out to Fledwife. Star Wars still sucks. Oof. No comment to that. Yes, I do sporadically play TFT just to complete the quest and try to get some free stuff. If RIPDusty can do some stuff early with Olaf, the game could get ugly real fast. Okay, yeah. Olaf does get kind of tanky. His ult of just being able to ignore your CC and just kind of run at your carries is pretty scary. Rooting for the Baron to get 1k out, so am I. I am Team Baron. pick NA Rams or Yoplays. Nah. I am for Team Baron. I hope Baron gets a pentakill. Leo W got nerfed. Her W is the thing that gives her extra protection, if my brain is correct. Okay, so that makes her a little bit more squishy. So that's cool. Neat. Very neat. Come on, let's keep going, chat. Give us the conversation. Give us the tea. Who you're rooting for. How do you guys feel? We're finishing week 2 of Wombo eSports. I hope everyone has been enjoying it. And of course, with all of your guys' inputs, how can we make this better, more fun, more interactive? Just feel free to let us know, because, you know, this is just a whole bunch of friends taking advantage of COVID and meeting new people through a video game. Would love to try and see if we can get more cool people involved with this. We did struggle just a little bit for hitting the 30 people mark, but we did it. We done do it, team. Very good. But yeah, if you know anyone who in the future might be interested in joining us for the next season that we do this, haven't really decided when that would be, but probably after the new year, because we are anticipating to finish before Thanksgiving, letting everyone be able to enjoy their holidays and whatnot. Then afterwards, once it's 2022, weird, that's a weird number to think about, we'll probably look to start this up all over again. So keep us in mind, keep us in your hearts and in your thoughts and prayers, and hopefully we can get a season 2 for this and make new friends, meet new people. That'd be fun. Let's see what's going on here. I think if I had to pick one, I like Yoplays comp better. Okay. Viger bot and young mid. Oh, you are right. Urchin Merchant. Wow, okay. I got bamboozled. Okay, yeah, I mean, I did say assassin to assassin earlier. Well, you know what? I'm all for weird. So, best of luck to the weird. I want sound effects or air horns. The best I can do for you is my squeaky toy, which is a Pachimari from Blizzard. Sorry if that burned your ear. Let me try to... okay. Yeah. There you go. Make a Modern Warfare 2 intervention shot whenever someone... Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, my cat is now after the squeaky toy. I'm sorry if that hurt your ears. I tried my best to hit it from far away. With hit markers, also looking for a sponsor. Maybe some light lo-fi in the background. I typically don't like to have music playing during the game and everything. I personally find it a little bit annoying, but we'll see. I hope everyone's day is going well. It's Tuesday. Tuesday's almost over. We're hitting Wednesday, which is the halfway mark. Very nice. Very good. My cat is menacingly looking from the darkness. What do you want? Huh? Do you want to say hi to the people? Be a cat girl on stream? Ew woo? No? Alright, well, sometimes you can't win them all. Alrighty, so we're loading into the game. And let me make sure that I look okay over here. And I'm gonna put the scoreboard up. Again, if any of the quality or if there's anything that you guys particularly want to see, please feel free to let me know. I am learning. I'm not a professional. But don't worry. Your livers are safe with me. We're going to do the classic pings. Okay, so it looks like Indian Rams is going to do the 5-point defense. Meanwhile, Yoplays is clumping together a little bit. I'm going to do this. Zooming out just zooming out just a little bit. Make sure that I'm all caught up. Of course I'm not caught up. Love that. And the assassins are looking at each other romantically. What do you think Katarina's thinking? Katarina's like, look at my hair. I made it white. That's what the kids are into these days, is dyeing their hair white. You like it? I like your hair. You have long hair too.
Minions have spawned.
No. What if I showed you the side of my butt? Will that entice you? They both have 2 blades too. Look at that. Look, this is like they're made for each other. You know, to just date. Just kiss already. Yes, I'm going crazy. Alright. Can we get a Bud Light Ace not officially sponsored, and a Red Bull Baron Power Play also not officially sponsored? I love Lucian, but he's not in the game. Did I say Lucian? Oh, maybe that was supposed to be a pun. Alright. No crazy things happening in the early game of the jungle. No invade. Typically that's how it is in game 1. Both teams just kind of getting a feel for what is going on. Okay, hold on, please hold. Sorry. Okay, hopefully this doesn't freak out anymore. Would appreciate that, Rito. Alright. Well, it is just me, so maybe it'll be fine. Anyways, how do you guys feel about the Vigar Nami versus the Jinx Thresh? I feel like the Vigar can still put a good amount of pressure onto the Jinx and everything. We're seeing a slight invade. Oh! Again, coming in for the volley bear, making an attempt, but was there a stun? Does Yon stun? Poggers. Ooh, nice cage. Oh, that's a nice heal. Not dead. We're living. We're fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Nami needs to be a little bit more careful because one more hook and one more auto attack from the Jinx and the Thresh, I think will be a butt clench. Okay. No, she's fine. We're fine. Yes. Yep. So Benjj is back on the Thresh. I think in week 1 he landed a good amount of hooks. So looking to see that. Actually, I think I was even casting that one and thinking, do we need a hook counter for Benjj? Hey, hold on. People out there. Start a hook counter. Alright. Oh, hold on. Oh wait, no. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get Emanek in here in just a moment, but there is a team fight right now going on. It is 4v3. What is RIPDusty not dead? Why is he? Hello? Okay, so RIPDusty RIPDusty died. First blood being given over to the Jinx. That's a really good play, and glad that the first blood went over to the Jinx, so she gets the first blood money. I don't know why he was standing. Is he still there? Okay, he's not there anymore. Thank God. All right. I don't. Yeah, same. In the meantime, let me go ahead and undeafen myself. I'm gonna undeafen myself. Hello, Ross, you there? Oh gosh, I can't hear you if you're talking. Ross, can't hear you. But I am undeafened, so whenever.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, there you are. Hello. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I saw that there's a first blood and that things have been kicking off. I
Yeah,
apologize for the tardiness, but Fortnite practice started today, and I was here to help get some players logged in.
No, you are absolutely good. I've been vibing. We've been vibing with chat. I don't know if
You're a champion for soloists. Absolutely.
Strong, independent woman.
The double bubble trying to save Dusty here. Oh, close to getting a revenge
Do you
kill.
see that? Do you see?
Do I see what?
Do you see the Olaf that just is dead but isn't dead on the screen?
In the river?
Yeah.
I see Olaf's carcass from where he last died, but I do not have the visual bug of Olaf's body. Indeed. So, 200 years tech W. The first dragon is going to be heading over to Please Kill Me here on the side of the Yoplays.
I guess it's just my game. So we're going to be seeing a lot of dead, but not visibly or visually dead.
Time?
So far, yes.
Yes.
Wow. For the two times that he has died, he's still there.
That's phenomenal.
But at least it's just on my end, so it doesn't confuse the other team. So, now that you're here, why don't you give me your thoughts on the team comp?
Yeah, I was actually just absorbing Yoplays' strat here. We got some late game insurance with xianamore on the Jinx and Misfortune Bot playing Nasus in the top lane. Yogurt on the Katarina is like the wild card, but Yogurt's got to do some roaming, and I'm not like the TP ignite thing is like definitely speaking to me that Yogurt wants to get this Katarina moving across the map as much as possible. That's not necessarily a playstyle I know Yogurt for, but he also has like a nasty Aurelia, which would do something similar. So I'm sure he's more than capable of that type of playstyle. On the opposite side, opting for the classic RIPDusty Olaf here, early game jungle pressured is there. Didn't necessarily seem to work out in practice, at least, due to some really quick rotations, it looks like. But I really like seeing Urchin Merchant getting his comfort, which would open up I Love Lucy to play AD middle. It just means that, especially with a weak side top laner as strong as Ornn here, that this whole team is playing for late game scaling. And that Olaf is kind of left out in the dust a little bit with 3 losing lanes. Not necessarily the worst thing in the world, like that strat could go better or worse, but it does mean that like RIPDusty dying early makes a lot of sense. Just because none of his teammates will have the pressure to rotate fast enough to really help him, I think. If this game goes beyond 35 minutes, it's going to be a slobber knocker, and I kind of favor the side of I Love Lucy, Urchin Merchant, and what wtfami just scaling infinitely, even though they're into a Nasus Jinx. I kind of like them past 35 minutes. But if this Katarina and Yogurt are able to get things going and the early pressure from Volibear can like take over, there's a good chance this ends in 25. Ooh, a dive attempted here, but the TP from Yogurt answers and we all kind of reset. Yogurt still wants this. Ping's coming out, but I don't think they'll be able to catch Olaf. It does mean on the opposite side of the board, of the map, though, plsKllM is able to take off the Rift Herald, which is important.
So apparently my client, from a spectator's perspective, is bugged.
Yep.
But
it sounds like.
I don't want to be missing any of the action though, so I think the scoreboard is a little bit more accurate, so I'm sorry guys if you guys don't mind just dealing with it for the first game. I will reset my client for game 2, but I just don't want to be missing any of the action.
Yeah, good call.
If it's really that much of an inconvenience, I will do that. It's just you guys will be missing out on stuff.
Ooh. Herald used immediately in this mid lane. Ooh! A great ult out of Nami. I don't know if it caught. Because the, no it didn't. So, early pressure. Lots of early pressure coming out of Yoplays has earned them about a 1k gold lead here. But like I said, they want to accelerate the pace of this game, especially as they start hitting the 1 and 2 item power spikes. Yone only needs 2 items to take over a game. And Veigar will scale infinitely to match the Nasus. So there is a timer on this game for sure.
So, just again, if you're looking at the comp, what do you think is more favorable to, I guess, you? Like if you were to join or be in one of these team comps, which one would you want to be on?
I think I'd want to be on the side of Yoplays, just because like there's an even amount of ways to win across the game. Like you can win like mid and early game with Katarina Jinx. You can win late game with Nasus. Volibear will always be able to turn off towers once he hits 6. Like it's just an easier win condition to execute, whereas like I Love Lucy needs to hit 2 items to really be strong. wtfami wants level 14, Urchin Merchant wants to scale as long as possible, which is all doing the opposite of what RIPDusty is trying to do here on the Olaf.
Okay.
So it's a little bit more. It's not that it's bad; it's just more difficult to win.
Right.
Sorry,
just as a reminder,
No.
wtfmi is subbing for the NA Rams on the top lane, and the Misfortune bot is not the Misfortune bot behind the keyboard. It is, I believe, his brother. It's SweetSmellofSucc. It's just that account has more champs and whatnot on there, so that is why, in case anybody was confused.
Oh, wtfmi winning this 1v1 matchup pretty hard. Yoplays setting up here for Dragon number 2. wtfmi canceling backs to keep tempo control. I would love to sing wtfmi's praises if I get a moment before this dragon fight kicks off, because as a former slug, I can absolutely vouch that he is the best weak side top player like I know.
Ooh, those are powerful words.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. give him an Ornn or a tank and leave him on an island, and it's the dire
Leave
straits,
him
man.
on an island.
Yeah, for sure. And by weak side, I mean like the side of the map that doesn't get attention from the jungler.
Oh!
Not. Oh, okay. A dive happens
Oh,
here.
no!
WP caught in a bad position. Great flash from
He's
this Fortune
stuck
bot.
on my screen!
Oh man. A third kill going over to the side of the Yoplays here, the top side. Just as I'm singing his praises, he dies to a tower dive there. Unfortunate, but you know, such is life. Okay, I love Lucy trying to make some things happen here into Katarina. A great combo. Gets down to about half health as we're forced to fight some more over river control and... Oh no, a great hook. Yeah, you're just dead. What does it look like on your screen? Is Yon like flying around in the stratosphere or something?
He's just standing there with like, you know, 0 health, but he's just standing there. Oh my god, what is this?
Oh
climb?
wow! Look at that damage out of Urchin Merchant. Somebody is starting to turn on, and now you see, yep, flash is forced. Now we're starting to see this hyper scaling comp turning on here. Olaf ults to go in. I'm not sure he wants this though. His ult is going to run out. Great cage. What can we make happen here? Yes, Urchin with a double kill now. Anything else available? No, that will be it. Okay, all right. Making some stuff happen here out of the bot lane. Urchin Merchant is really starting to get those stacks up. That level 6 was well timed. Beautiful ult onto xianamore there to secure the kill. I'm sure all of them are still hovering with 0 health on your screens.
Yeah. I don't. I mean, I'm willing to restart it if that's what people want me to do.
This is better, I think. This is better.
Also, I just want to make sure. Are you at 40, 41, 42?
I am 43, 44. Yes. Okay.
Oh no, I'm at 48.
Am I? 48.
50.
Okay. I'll hop ahead a little.
Yeah.
Plus.
If there's anything we can do, is at least try to stay
55. Ooh, a great ult!
Whoa!
Here, out of the Yon,
He's
finds
dead.
RIPDusty.
Don't worry, guys. He's dead. I promise.
So dead. It's so dead. Absolutely dead.
Oh my god, I've never had this happen before.
Oh, please. Wow, look at these Qs. A sniper across the map. Wow! Yoplays turning it around here. A 2v3 turns into a 3v3 with xianamore hitting a perfect snipe.
I can't.
Wow.
That
ultimate, that Nasus ultimate lasted forever too. I feel like he just never lost his ult.
Great snipe by Carly, as usual. Or sorry, xianamore.
Right,
that is a dead chance.
The shining light for the blue team here happens to be Urchin Merchant. Sitting on 3 kills, 120 farm-ish, a 200 gold bounty.
So actually enlighten me, I don't know if you know enough, but enlighten me with like how much stack does Nasus have and Vigard and how is it normally supposed to be at like the 16-minute mark, because I don't know.
I think you want to be at 200 stacks at 10 minutes, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. For both? For like Fire
For Nasus
Q?
for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for Nasus for sure. I am a little less familiar with Veigar. As a Fizz player, I was his hard counter and just didn't want to learn the champ. Ooh, a 1v1 here. A 1v1 here in the pit. RIPDusty secures the Herald. It looks like this is going to be a fight, though.
Nice! Hook out.
Yeah, a good lantern. A good lantern.
Yes, lantern.
Me.
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, you were totally true. He hooks in, he hooks out, he boxes. It's the Thresh kid.
Yeet!
Yeet. Yeeting
Some
people
of
everywhere.
the kids would say yeet.
Yeet, as some of the kids would say.
Oh!
They
Jinx
have an
coming
opportunity to get like 2 towers here. I am going to step away from this desk and check in on some of my players, but I will be back in literally 10 seconds.
Okay. Guys, you're gonna count down 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. He lied! Alright. So the 8 and 14 I don't think it's accurate. Yeah. Cut cut that in half. There's 4 kills on the blue side and 7 kills on the red side. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going. Oh, whoa, what is that tower doing? I will reset my client for you too, I promise. I just don't want to be missing out on the action. You could just take this as a fun moment to kind of see where things might need to be fixed just a little bit. Ooh, good wave and good ult by the Yone. There's Thresh and Katarina are processing, going into the Shadow Realm, and we will soon see them back coming out from that Shadow Realm. Olaf looking to possibly get a pick from the Volibear. I don't know. Okay, yeah, he's not looking to get that. But we do have a.
And I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Score's almost tied up.
Yes.
Let's go. We almost tied up the gold lead too. Only an 800 gold difference.
Nami landed a wonderful wave, and then Wagner had a kill.
Gotta love it.
Wow! Oh my god. Yone is so aggressive. Are you an avid Yone player?
I most certainly am.
Enlighten
Yone
me.
is, yeah. So, as long as you can weave auto attacks in between abilities, your damage stacks. So that when your E procs, it like does additional damage based on how many times you've hit somebody. So right now he doesn't quite have the items for that to be super crazy. I mean, he still just took out half of Volley's health with the items that he does have. But as soon as Yone hits his 2-item power spike, usually shield bow and what's that crit sword? Oh god, what's it called? Well, I'll remember later. Yeah, the 2-item power spike is really what Yone is waiting for, and then like he crits on every single ability and every single auto attack, and then his E takes all that stacking crits and does it again. It's like a Z ult.
Alright, well my scoreboard, other than the score itself, the items are also bugged as well. I still see that they have their level 1 items.
Ah, okay. Well, just to give everyone an update then, Gore Drinker completed on the Olaf. Gale Force and Locket of the Iron Solari finished for Yoplays bot lane. Xianamore has her item, as does Benjj? Benjj or Benjj?
I think Benjj, based off of
Benjj.
some of the name.
Yeah. Obviously Everfrost finished for the Veigar. He's been using that to keep people in place and hit them with as many abilities as possible. It looks like Nami's going to be going Moonstaff or something similar. Might be Shirelia's. We've got a Bandle Glass Mirror finished there. And of course, wtfami has finished the Sunfire Aegis in the top lane.
Thank you for doing that. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with this client.
I feel like today has just been like a day of things to go sideways. I don't know how your day has been, but my day has been all over the place.
No,
so
I feel that.
I am totally, it's my luck for sure.
But I don't know how accurate the map is, but on my side, boy, the bottom half is very lit up by the red team.
Yeah, I have vision control on like red team's jungle side, not aggressive wards, but defensive wards
Right,
for
yep.
sure.
Yep, I do have that
excellent
too.
position.
Excellent. Great, love to see the map at least works.
I do really love this third Drake going over.
Ooh. Oh, hold on.
Ooh, a
3-man gank.
The flash. Close, very close. I think this could be. They're still looking. Oh no!
Oh, I'm not sure of those. Can Urchin Merchant go in there? Oh, good stun with the Nami.
Wow.
I think he is dead. He's dead. He's just walking because of my stupid client.
Wow. Okay, Urchin Merchant shows up and we turn this 4v1 into a 5v4. And Urchin Merchant manages to clean up, scaling super quickly here. As Urchin Merchant, I think he's... How do I check his stats? He's 4-0, 400 gold bounty, 150 farm at 22 minutes. He's absolutely in a very dangerous position. Okay, mythics are completed across the board now. Everyone has their mythic item, except for Katarina, who opted for Gnasher's Tooth first.
You're my hero.
I got you. I got you. I'm here to save the day. Don't worry.
I still see the Doran's Blade in the one tier with no stacks.
No worries. We got shield bow finished on the Yon, so he's about halfway to taking over the game now. Ooh, a great ultimate finds Please Kill Me at his blue buff, forced to flash, but followed. I Love Lucy is gonna run out of time on the E.
No.
He lives.
Oh my god.
Very
So
close.
again, you're an avid Yon player. How long do you have until you are forced to go back, and how much of that do Yon players really take that into consideration?
I think the max is like, so you max E second to increase the duration of your E as much as possible. So depends on what level he's at right now, but he's probably got like 3 to 5 seconds of E time, if not a little more at this stage. Actually, probably a little more at this stage. But you can also time using your E when you get hit. If you time it perfectly, that you're returning just as someone hits you with CC, it's basically cleanse.
Oh.
So getting really good at it isn't necessarily about like making it last as long as possible. It's either using its full duration to do as much damage as possible, or timing your recall to get rid of some cooldown from somebody else. So, like, if he can time getting stunned by Volley Bear, a great cage. Wow! Look at this.
I think there was a little bit of miscommunication though, because he landed a cage on both the Volibear and the Jinx.
Yep.
So
yep.
if the communication was a little bit better, I think they would have gotten that
Oh,
Jinx
no!
kill. But
Oh, Carly, that was close. She did not. Yeah, she did not want to give up this dragon. You can tell her hear her talking about it in chat.
yep, I'll chat. I don't know if you have the chat on, but she said I wanted that.
Yep. Carly, very defensive of her dragons.
I would consider it important. Objectives is very important. Having that
Absolutely.
pressure for that third dragon, or for that final fourth soul, is
Especially
really good.
Ocean.
Yeah.
Or a four dragon Ocean Soul is insanely difficult to deal with.
On my side, it looks like Orange just stands there and the minions die. Oh, Volibear's doing it too. Yeah, they just stand there. Everything's fine. Oh, this is nuts. It's fine.
It's all right. It's all right. I'll describe their auto attacks if that helps.
Katarina uses her left blade.
Jumping around here.
Right foot
Okay.
forward.
Momentum of this game has firmly shifted here away from Yoplays. They need to start slowing this game down a little bit and getting back in control. Defensive vision is great.
Oh, close.
There's a dive brewing here. That cage was close. Defensive vision is great, but other than Olaf, there's really no engage on the side of either Olaf or Ornn ult or Nami ult. Those are the three ways you can go in, unless Yon wants to be the trigger puller.
I thought the NARs have a pretty good engage with, especially with the Orange out. I'm gonna stop talking for a second.
Oh jeez, Carly's dead. That was a beautiful ulti. Okay, we got a dive coming in the top lane as well.
Oh,
Man.
butt clenched.
Oh
Oh,
man, her
still
conversion is so
butt
cute.
clenched.
Okay, ulti in. Oh, the turret's down. It's too late. I don't think the damage is here. Yeah, no. Yoplays don't want any part of this. Alright. Alrighty,
yeah,
I will
like
be
I was
right.
saying. Oh, sure. So, again, I apologize that my client is a little bit funky wonky, but I guess it provides an extra layer of entertainment. You get to see some weird, interesting interactions, And you get to see the players, even though they're dead, they're still standing and thriving. Everything's fine. We're fine. We're fine. So just a reminder, for those who are just chiming in right now, my spectator client is thoroughly bugged. The score is actually 10-7. You have to have it, halfen it a little bit. The KDAs are accurate, the items are not accurate at all. They for sure have more than a Doran's blade and a tier.
What do you want to check in on? I can check in for you.
Oh!
Yeah, we're looking. Whoa! Jeez, Urchin Merchant, the ulti is enormous. All right, item check.
Yeah, just run it down.
All right, you got it. For the Yoplays, Nasus is at 2 items, having finished a Frozen Heart and his Divine Sunderer, as well as boots and a Spectre's Cowl. The Volibear, Please Kill Me, has also got his Divine Sunderer and boots, and a Bramble Best, but no Thornmail yet. Katarina's got her Gnasher's Tooth and is working on Azonia's, with 2 of the 3 parts finished, as well as the Hextech Alternator. Maybe Kat's gonna finish her Proto Belt before the I think Kat just picked up a Seeker's Arm Guard to have it against Yon, but it's gonna finish her Proto Belt first. Gale Force completed, as well as Rapid Fire Cannon for Jinx, and Locket and Boots finished for Benjj. On the opposite side, everybody's got 2 items. Firmly in the lead here. Most notably, Ornn has started upgrading items at level 15, so Urchin Merchant has the Eternal Winter instead of the Everfrost, as well as a Rabadon's Death Cap. This Veigar is enormously huge. Yon opting for a Mortal Reminder before finishing that crit item I still can't remember the name of, that I'm sure chat is spamming. So we haven't really hit the big power spike that Yon needs. Like 100% crit plus all of the extra damage. It just means that Yon wins. I guess Yon is taking the Mortal Reminder to shred through all of the armor coming out of Volibear and Nasus especially. Okay, Dragon Fight started up here. Some good zoning. Olaf is going in. The cage misses. Flash away from Carly. She's focusing the dragon. Wave comes across. Oh no! Dusty steals one and ulti! Wow, Yon hits a 4-man, I think, maybe 3, and that's the cleanup right there. A missed smite out of Please Kill Me as well means that dragon goes over to the side of RIPDusty, and now they are running it down the mid lane.
I can't with my client. They're just all standing there.
Alright, RIPDusty is now pushing it up through mid lane. A beautiful ult out of I Love Lucy there set up the rest of the team. Yeah, I was totally wrong about there not being a lot of engage options out of this team. You had the right call there.
Yeah, with the aura knockup, if Yon can land a hefty ult with his knockup, I don't know what it's called, a wind thingy.
The wind shitter combo.
Yeah, that.
Oh, sorry. No swears.
No, you're fine. There's a lot of swearing yesterday, so it's okay. With the Nami, oh god, what's that?
Tidal Wave?
With her wave. And Veigar's cage is able to kind of keep them separated.
Oh no, Please Kill Me is being killed again. Auto attack finishes it off, but Urchin Merchant is legendary at 8-0. Is that the first legendary of the season?
I have no idea.
I know none of the games in weeks 1 or 2 hit it, so unless they hit it yesterday, I'm pretty sure that's the first legendary of the season for Urchin Merchant.
Yesterday we had some high kill counts.
Okay. That's exciting. I love a bloody game. Yeah, this is a Fizz game if I'd ever seen one. Nami.
I don't think you're ever getting your fizz, sir.
I know, sorry. It's just, well.
I know. You have to woe about it somewhere. You're welcome to woe about it.
They also nerfed him recently, so there's not really much I can do. Yeah. Alright, RIPDusty and Front Co are starting up.
Oh, you don't want to get little caught out as an ADC. with a
I love
Vigar.
Lucy going in on Misfortune Bot, who ults and then decides not to fight there. Not sure about that decision, but this will, with xianamore dead, this will mean the Baron
I mean,
is collected.
again, I'm not a Yone expert, but I mean, at the time he was 2 levels behind the Nasus, and I don't know, like, from like a stat-wise how that goes. So, I don't know, maybe you could talk us through, like, how does the Yone Nasus fight go?
If Yone used his whole kit, and then pulled himself back to his E, and then Nasus ulted. So that in particular was a losing scenario for Yone for sure, right? Because now he's just blown all of his sweet cooldowns. He can try to like fancy Q combo around and stuff, but like the majority of his kit is down. And I think his ult had already been used. It might already be back on cooldown, but into a Frozen Heart Nasus, I'm pretty sure Nasus wins if Yone doesn't have cooldowns there. So especially with his ulti on, I'm surprised Nasus didn't decide to go. We got an engage here in the top side though, fighting. Wow, a great 2-man knockup from what the fuck, or wtfami. Ultimate out of Katarina, almost manages to take out RIPDusty. xianamore gets her passive turned on, but gets taken down anyway, and that's a double kill for Veigar on the top side. This is looking like the end here for the Yoplays.
Oh man, an 11-0 Vigar, 2-0 13. They bot lane really did it.
They did. They had to get the stacks going. They did it faster than I anticipated. In 30 minutes, this Veigar was absolutely enormous. But yeah, they got to the late game scaling, and it all paid off.
Not yet though. Especially if anything my client has to say about it.
Well, don't worry, game's over now. You can restart your client. We'll get the next one going in a second here. Wow,
Not
what a
yet.
game.
Listen, my client's gonna go all the way to the other side and say, no, this is gonna show, I don't know, defeat. Okay, it's gonna show victory, but you know.
Yep.
All right. Hopefully, I can at least see the how they actually built and everything. So let me at least show you guys that first, just to kind of show you what the final builds look like. So have a gander, have a look-sees. 12 now. Yeah, that'll do it. And taking a look.
3-item Veigar, 3-item Yone. Absolutely enormous carries there.
Yep.
But you got to give it to Urgent Merchant, playing the vision game super well to catch as many people in like tricky cage spots as possible. Took Please Kill Me out multiple times there. It was a really great game from him.
All right, with that, I'm going to restart my client, and we're going to give the teams a 5-minute break or so. Let me just confirm with them. Starting time. Let me think about this. Maybe we should just do a 7 p.m. start. East noon. Sure. Okay. All right. Well, I'll see you guys at 7 o'clock for game 2.
Woohoo! Game 2!
Woo woo! Alrighties, we are back, team. Hopefully, this time, game 2 around, I restarted my client and everything will be all a-okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and give my co-caster a heads up that I'm gonna be undeafening in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hello. Oh, hello? Hey, Dad? Hello? Dominic? Hello? Alright, well, while he's figuring out his life, we're gonna go ahead and get into the last game for week 2, NA Rams versus Yoplays, with NA Rams coming out with a W in the first game. Let's go ahead and see if our captains are all set and ready to go. Hello, I hear you.
I am here. Hello. Sorry,
Hi.
got distracted by chasing children around. Anyway.
Oh. What?
A couple of my Fortnite players tried to fight each other. We're good to go. Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Got it. Same.
They're brothers. Problem solved.
Got it. Okay. Phew. Concerned, but fine. Okay, we are gonna get going, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over to the pro draft. We are all Gucci. So what are your thoughts in how you're gonna draft in game 2? What do you expect?
I mean, Urchin Merchant is the problem, right? But you're just not going to be able to ban him out. So, and I don't even think, like, the Veigar was impossible to beat. Because the Rams had an early lead there. The Volibear was doing very well. Couple of dragons to start the game. They just weren't able to translate that lead in the way that they wanted to because Urchin got so ahead.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm expecting the Rams to continue what they're doing, targeting bot lane and taking carry potential away from Carly or xianamore. But also, like the Yoplays know the Rams, especially with a Please Kill Me's champion pool, want to front to back. They want the Volibear or something similar, potentially something beefy in the top lane. If I was the NA Rams, I would attack top lane here.
Okay.
Because Urchin is the carry, right? You send a lot of resources down there. If he's not, well, okay. Here's the difference. Who did they pick? Urchin Merchant early or late last game? Can't remember.
They picked him late. Wait.
Okay, great.
No. The Veigar was first pick. Never mind.
Yeah, but you never know if that's mid or not. Yeah, Veigar was first pick. You're totally true. Thank you, Guabafett. So that means it's a true flex. It could have been middle. It could have been bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So my thought there isn't irrelevant anymore. Yeah, I would attack top lane if I was the NA Rams, the NA Rams. It's a sub up there. You know he's going to be playing tanks because that's just what wtfami is good at. See if you can't get something like a little more aggressive than a Nasus and try to take focus away from Urchin Merchant so he can't just take over the game.
Sorry
Trundle,
to interrupt, but we see
Great pick. Absolutely phenomenal pick. You know you're going to get a giant beefy tank in the top lane. Trundle is a phenomenal pick out of the Yoplays.
So both teams banned the junglers that were present in the previous game, so they said, nah, I don't want to see it. But huge brain play by the Yoplays of taking that Trundle away from RIPDusty, who's known to have a really good Trundle.
Especially with wtfami in the game. Trundle has a lot of value on either side.
So much big brain.
A really powerful bot lane, especially early, coming out here with Akshan and Leona. Akshan's level 2-3 is very good, especially with the mobility it gives his kit, and Leona's 2-3 is like notorious. Countered here with a Morgana potentially.
I mean, nowadays you don't know, but probably.
Probably Morgana Sivir. I was gonna say Caitlyn is very much more
xianamore style. So this doesn't surprise me in the least. Morgana Caitlyn should straight up crush the lane. As long as they don't lose the all-in level 2-3, Caitlyn Morgana have a ton of zone control and a bunch of range. They should always be pushing. That lane has a ton of prio. So I'd love to see some sort of... I'd love to see some sort of aggressive jungler that can follow up on the Morgana Caitlyn pick here. A Lilia coming out for the Rams, which means I'm expecting to see AD in the mid and in top lane. Elemental Lux letting us know he has nightmares from xianamore's Sivir. Yep. Oh, being on your team. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Second round of bans have started up here. The Mordekaiser taken away.
Classic.
Excellent pick here. Some target bans at WTFami. Although if you have a Trundle, I'm not totally sure you will still want to get rid of the Ornn there. She didn't leash me level 1 and stole my wolves at level 4. Unfortunato.
We're seeing a Orianna ban towards Yogurt.
Yogurt has a gnarly Orianna.
Whoa, Malzahar.
When you already have a Morgana and they've gone Leona Lilia, I'm not sure Malzahar is the angle. Not sure about that ban, but maybe they just know something I don't, or have seen some match history information that I haven't.
Oh, we're seeing that Yone come back then, though.
Yep. For sure. Black Shield is going to be real important this game with the Sleep, the Yone, and the Leona on the map. That's a ton of engage. And Akali. Okay, so the Akali-Yone matchup is decided level 3. And how Yone uses his shields. This is Yogurt's moment. Elemental Lux is hyping him up. Let's go, chat.
Let's see. If he couldn't woo him over with Katarina, surely he can woo him over with Akali.
Of course. The trick here is that Akali's Q and Yone's Q are mismatched, so Yone doesn't have the range to Q Akali when Akali Qs. But Yone's shield does match the range of Akali's Q. So if you can time your shield with Akali's poke, you outdamage her, always. So it's all about execution and timing. Yo, the Toad!
Elite warrior
It's real! It's
through.
real! Oh, the Kench! Oh, we've unloaded the Toad. We've unbenched the Kench. The elite warrior. I can't believe it's here. Where is the doctor?
I hate this.
Where is Doc?
I hate it.
This is phenomenal. A true peel comp here coming out of the Yoplays. Morgana, Caitlyn, Kench. They're going to be very difficult to totally just blow up. Shen in the top side as a counter pick to Kench. Interesting there.
So, walk me through. How's it gonna go in the top lane?
So it's gonna be a noodle fest. I'm pretty sure Shen wins early if Kench isn't careful, but once you get beyond the initial opportunity, like once Kench is able to really abuse his gray health and like both of them get tanky enough that like minor exchanges don't totally matter, it probably becomes even at that point. But I'm pretty sure advantage to Shen early, because like level 1 to 5 Kench isn't necessarily the craziest thing, especially without any items. But so we got a kind of a noodle fest in the top lane, a skill matchup in the mid lane for sure. But I definitely gotta favor Yoplays bot lane and an exclusively lane presence. Morgana Caitlyn should win lane. Unless they give up an early kill to the all-in from Akshan Leona, they should have lane advantage that entire time.
Okay, I see you.
So a great adjustment here out of the Yoplays. I think they've learned their lessons a little bit, and I'm interested to see Urchin Merchant's Akshan.
All right, I'm gonna hop off for a second, do a quick lap. I'll be right back.
Sure. Go ahead, chat, and let me know your thoughts. What are your thoughts on the Yoplays and any Rams team comps? If you were to choose on which side you'd like to be, just looking at the team comps, which one do you guys prefer? I hate seeing the Toad. I just hate it. I hate it. I think maybe in this tournament we'll see maybe frequent Tom Kench bans. But looks like chat is so far vibing with Yoplays. Okay. Yeah, they've got quite the meat shield, and I would categorize them as still having plenty of damage. You know, Tom Kench, even though he's tanky, unless I'm blind, outputs quite a bit of damage. So, looking forward to seeing. Maybe we'll have a 1-1. We'd love to see that. Just a reminder for those who are just chiming in, WTFMI is subbing in for any Rams top. And Misfortune.
And I'm back.
Hello. The Misfortune bot is actually SweetSmellofSucc behind the keyboard.
Sweet smell.
Sweet. Oh, the sweet smell.
Yeah, so in lane, Yoplays have a better comp. Lane phase is for sure in their favor if this Caitlyn Morgana can get turned on. Outside of lane, though, there's a ton of engage options for the Rams. Leona, Yone, Lilia can all go super hard, knowing that they have a Shen to back them up. So execution around team fights in the mid to late game is going to be easier for the Rams here. But lane phase, if we can get an extended lane phase and get this Caitlyn really going, like they have the opportunity to take both bot lane towers, swap to top side, and take both top lane towers. Like that siege potential is there for this lane. So we'll see how it all works out. It all kind of depends on where the Trundle ends up going. Shen and Leona are also going to make Trundle huge this game. If Please Kill Me can time his ultimate, when Leona or Shen get their Aftershock procs, Trundle's just unkillable. Yeah, Lilia and Shen are a beautiful combo. Good point, Lux.
Yeah, feed their energy to him.
The sweet, sweet, tanky juices. Yeah. So team fights are easier to execute for the Rams, but we have some really key counter picks in the Trundle and in the Tom Kench to hopefully make life easier for the Yoplays. I'm stoked for this one. This is going to be a fun one. If by 20 minutes we're still in lane phase, I bet you the Yoplays win.
Oh, all right. What are you betting?
I'll bet a crisp high five.
A crisp high five. Yo, I haven't had a crisp high five in a while. I'm down.
Yeah, it's on the table.
Let's
go.
The table. Love that.
Yeah, I'll bet Yoplays, if lane phase is still going on by 20 minutes, Yoplays win. If lane phase is over by 15 minutes, the NA Rams win. That's my guess.
Wow, that's some big caster prediction energy.
So like when you have nothing but guesses, that's when you got to make the biggest bets, right? Because like if you wait for like information or like it's like trash talking, you know, you can't trash talk if you're actually gonna win, because then you're just bullying people.
Right.
If you could still lose, then trash talking is fun and real.
I agree with that. No,
right.
That's right in the textbooks.
Uh-oh. Just not really here, calling you out here, Socks. Apparently you did have a crisp high five recently.
I am a fish.
It's okay. You're our fish.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you've been carrying the cast so far, so I'm very grateful to you today.
You know, Dory, I'm her. I just don't know. Like, I don't even know. Where am I? Is this Dota?
Is it?
Is this Heroes of Stone? Heroes of the Sword?
Stew? Would anyone like
Heroes
some
of
stew?
The Stew? Oh my god, I'm hungry.
Yeah, I haven't eaten yet. That'd be great.
Almost there. The perks of maybe starting the game first is, or bright and early, is you get the rest of your day to yourself. Maybe.
That's very true. Yeah. We're not up until 11 or whatever.
Oh,
like,
that's nice. That's very nice.
it's very nice. I do appreciate that. So, we are going to be getting a skill matchup in the mid lane that I'm actually really stoked about. It all comes down to who can land their poke level 2. Tom Kench probably has to chill early into Shen. I'm not really sure how that plays out later. But we'll find out. Lilia is gonna outclear Trundle.
Tune in next time on League of Legends.
The League of Wombo. Wombo of eSports.
As per usual, though, guys, we will have post-game interviews. So if you have any questions that you thought about from Game 1 and Game 2, feel free to drop them. We will scroll up and whatnot. And if they are not too bad, we'll go ahead and ask them. Or if you have a comment that you want us to share with the folks, we'll do that as well. As long as they're not saying, you know, Eminix sucks. Or something like that.
I suck. That's okay. I do suck sometimes. That's true.
No,
my last
no.
game was pretty bad.
No. I'm a fight anyone who says that.
Oh, got my back. I got your back.
Yes.
Go.
I got you with a pair of socks. I'll just hold it in my hands, ready for you to wear them.
All right. I love socks. It's like my favorite gift. Socks and food.
Honestly, yeah. Forget trying to buy some kind of expensive gift. Just buy pairs
good socks,
of socks
and a nice meal. Yeah, that's all I need. All right, and we're off. I'm at 17, 18, 19, 20,
I'm
21,
in the future. 24, 25, 26.
I shall catch up. 28, 9, 30, 1. Yeah.
Yes, but now I'm like half a second off, so.
No, you're good. But it looks like we got a solid 5-point opening from both sides here. We're gonna dance at each other and throw down some wards. It's looking like. The Yoplays opting for the same 5-point opening that we have been using over at the Coconut Crabs here, where you ward down below Dragon Pit and then rotate up to cover entrances.
I'm a big fan of what's happening in the mid lane. Yon showing off his dance move to a colleague, trying to charm her.
I don't see her too impressed. She's got some pretty sweet choreography of her own here, so we'll see how that all shakes out. Classic starts. Bot side starts for both junglers here. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a standard lane phase until bottom hits level 2-3 and middle hits level 2-3, and then things are gonna have to get interesting.
Both teams playing it safe this game around as well. Well, not in the mood to invade today.
Ooh man, Shen manages to get the sword extend through the Tom Kench with all that bonus damage. Chunks the Toad down to about 2/3 here. Caitlyn already abusing that range difference to get some chunks down onto Urchin Merchant. More fighting in the top lane out of... Oh, a great sword again. All this bonus damage in the shield. Ooh, a stun though out of the Toad. It's very close. Okay, level 2, all in from I Love Lucy. Took the E instead of the shield. I think that was a mistake. Oh, the ignite ticking away is just not enough. Yeah, opting for E instead of shield there is what lost I Love Lucy that trade. You want to get your shield as soon as possible into Akali so you can just totally negate her Q damage. But managed to get out with his life and wastes the ignite there, so behind in levels and gold a little bit, but ultimately not that big a deal.
Time check 54, 55, 56.
I am exactly with you.
Okay, cool. Oh
Alright.
no, the minions are bugged!
I do see none of my minions are bugged.
What the
Another... Okay, a gank opportunity here from the Lilia though. Kali knows it's happening. Yogurt doing a flash over the wall to try to get away here. I Love Lucy following it up. Flash forward out of RIPDusty, and that will be
Oh my
first
god,
blood.
it's bugged again. I can't.
No, no. It's alright, it's alright. I will cover items and take care of this other stuff for you. You just
I'm so sorry.
keep being fantastic.
I don't know what's going on with my client. I restarted it 3 times.
Ugh. Riots. Why? Why, Riot, are you the worst? Yeah, so that early clear speed from Lilia ends up being the difference here in the mid lane matchup. A great gank. We have I Love Lucy roaming top, but get spotted here. The Toad is going to have to back off if he wants to live. Some great pressure, though, out of Sweet Smell. Bot lane has survived the level 2-3 from Leona Akshan, and I'm pretty confident that this Caitlyn Morgana is going to start taking things over. The first blood going on to Yon was a big deal, though. He's behind in farm still, and a little bit in experience, but that gold boost is going to mean that he's able to get to some of his item power spikes quicker. I love Lucy's using that E a little too liberally, I think. You may regret that into an Akali if things start to... a great root, though, out of Benjj. Manages to find Urchin Merchant, gets trapped as well. Totally zoned out by xianamore, but some excellent all-in damage from Airy means that xianamore gets chunked and there is no follow-up. Junglers are starting to gather. Oh, that's not the jungler. That was Yogurt on floor, had roamed down here. Urchin Merchant using his invisibility to try to get into range. Flash forward out of Airy, gets the stun. There's the oh, another excellent binding! Wow! I think if xianamore had the presence of mind there to throw a trap down under Urchin Merchant, that was absolutely a kill. Flash forward out of Morgana, misses the binding.
Lilia coming her
Okay,
down.
RIPDusty coming back, lands his bowling ball there. Heal out of xianamore. She starts running away. Good exhaust. Great binding. Trundle is here, but I don't think there's the damage.
Living. Wow.
Living everywhere.
Really good save for the Morgana.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if that bind didn't hit, I think she'd be dead.
Yeah, then not just that bind, but the one before as well. Ooh, flash out of look at the top lane. Here we go. Unload this Toad. Yes!
Elite warrior.
The ultimate warrior, the elite warrior taking over in the top lane. Ooh, another gank middle here out of RIPDusty.
Oh.
Excellent maneuverability out of Yogurt there. Great E to get back to tower. I think that was ult 1 and then E, but I'm not totally sure. 1-1 on the scoreboards, a slight gold lead for the Yoplays here, only 200. It's basically even though. As first dragon has spawned, we have Dusty, or Please Kill Me, hovering down here. Did not notice that pink ward in the brush. So, item check before first dragon, since you guys can't see. Everybody's still sitting on components, obviously. It's okay, it's not your fault. You're still doing great. But Yon has not backed, neither has Akali, so they both have starting items. Everybody else has picked up some extra components. Everybody else on the map is relatively stronger. But it's looking like mid lanes are starting to get their first backs now. Akali picking up a Leashing Leer. And other components coming through. Ooh, a look onto xianamore here. Urchin Merchant goes in. That early damage really chunking her out. A good killer, but it's too little too late. Solo kill for Urchin Merchant in the bot lane as Caitlyn is out of position with no summoners. Alright, I will be right back, Socks.
Alright, I'll hang in there. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with my client. This never happened before. Really good trade in by Yogurt though. He's going with the Ignite. He's fancy dancing. Oh, he ducked it! Very good. Really good play by Yogurt on floor with the Akali diving into the Yon. Prediction. He mathed very hard. Ooh. Q almost grabbing him. See some Let's Go Urchin Merchant fans. Let's go Urchin Merchant. Let's go Urchin Merchant. Is what they're saying. Look at the dragon area, or like bottom. Pretty lit up. First dragon did go over to the NA ramps. So putting on that pressure. Hopefully we can see some dragons start getting over to Yoplays.
And I am back.
We're back.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Yeah. So relatively even here still. The dragon's the only difference, I suppose. Who's got leads and where? So we got both mid laners are sitting on kills. Top lane lead for the Kench, and the bot lane lead for the Auction here early. I'm really impressed at how Urchin Merchant and Airy have been handling the constant lane pressure. Like there isn't a universe in which Caitlyn Morgana should be consistently pushed in unless they're afraid of stuff. Ooh, a good binding here. Manages to find Airy. Not the target you're necessarily looking for. Ooh, another gank. Mid lane out of RIPDusty. Uses the sleep, but Flash gets Yogurt back to tower, and that won't end up going anywhere. As Please Kill Me has started the Herald in the top side. Sweet Smell is here though, so this should be secured by the NAR Rams, the NA or the Yoplays, I mean.
Nah, Rams. I like that.
Nah, Rams.
Nah, Rams. Bleh. Don't ask. It's a rough day.
Yeah,
Long day
it's been
at
a weird
work.
Tuesday.
Spectator client not working.
I will defend you to the last. You're doing a great job.
Oh,
No one can say otherwise.
Yeah.
All right, so Herald is secured, but we got a game coming out of Dusty in the top side. Bowling ball misses, and it looks like Sweet Smell is going to get out of that one. Yeah. The Kench, man, the elite warrior, just too strong. All right, and this is what you want to see out of Morgana Caitlyn, right? Have lane control with your wave clear and your excellent range. And just keep the pressure up, keep pushing.
We're seeing a possible game coming in from the Akali. I think they don't. Okay, now they have to know.
Well, if they didn't know before, Yon showing up here definitely is an opportunity. Ah, here comes Please Kill Me for a pincer move here. Where's the... Okay, Flash. Good. I was going to say, where's the pillar? If pillar shows up before the binding goes out, that binding is guaranteed. Whoa! What a flash out of SweetSmellofSucc in the top lane. Gets away from wtfami's taunt there. He might just win this 2v1. Is the stun going to come down? Yep, he does. Absolutely win this 2v1. Look at this elite warrior.
You just can't fight the toad.
Nope. This Kench does not deserve to be on the bench. So, my little trick for fighting Akali as Yon is use your E from your tower, and then get her to shuriken you before you go back. Because it's so tempting for Akalis to try to follow that shuriken, and then you just drag them back under your tower. Oh, the ultimate! Oh, the Q misses! Wow, that was close, Yogurt. He's popped his entire kit though, so now he's just got to hope that, yep, okay, the E pulls Yon out of there, and Yogurt manages to get out free. But that's Flashes burned, Ultimate's burned. Herald is going to be dropped top lane here.
I feel like you're a little bit behind me.
Oh, I shall catch up. Apologies. 12, 24.
Yes.
25.
Yep.
Great. Yeah, so, yeah, fun trick if you're a Yon player. Pop your E from underneath your tower against Akali, and then just go in until she uses Shuriken. If she hits you with Shuriken, go back and hope she follows you, and you kill her under your tower.
It's as easy as that.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Like, I know, like, I can pull it off every time.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to do, but, like, it's a good strat. Yeah, but this is the gold that Caitlyn Morgana really want. When you pick this lane, you're after plates. You want to get towers. You want to have pressure, you want to siege, you want to get as many plates as possible. And they're starting to chunk that down now, despite having a little bit of a rocky start due to ganks.
Both teams looking to get that dragon.
Yoplays are here first. Ben just gonna try to zone out all of this engage potential here. Might get slept, has to use the Black Shield on himself. In comes Yone, a great ultimate out of Morgana. Caitlyn is still in a good position, but it looks like it will not be enough to save Yogurt on floor. And this could be a double kill here for Urgent. Merchant flash away from Benjj, but the ultimate comes out, and that is another kill.
How do you feel about that? A dragon for, I think, 2 kills going on to the Akshan? Maybe?
Yeah, if it was anyone but Akshan, it would have been okay, but yeah, you really don't want the carries to get ahead. I think the reason why that was so one-sided, though, as far as damage is concerned, is Akshan had finished his Kraken Slayer.
Oh.
Ooh, a great roam top lane here by NA Ram's bot lane. Gets to use his Grey Health. Oh, the stun onto wtfami, unable to hit, and that is a shutdown. Yone is in a pretty gnarly spot, though. 1 tower shot completed. Good ultimate block by Yogurt. Ulti 1, Q. Yep, there's Q number 3, and that'll do it. A nice little rotation here from the NA Ram's bot lane, though. Switches up the pressure. I'm not necessarily sure that Yoplays were ready for this one because Caitlyn is bottom. Okay, a double sleep out of RIPDusty. No one's really here to answer it. Does Dusty think he can win the 2v1? Not if he gets rooted. A good ignite here. This should be a kill.
Oh, wait a minute.
Where's the Q? Oh, good E. That'll do it. Teleport coming, though. Good root
Oh gosh,
from
double kill
Benjj.
coming in?
Lucy has no ult. It might just be 1. Yeah, okay, so good sacrifice there. That was a clean play decision out of Benjj. He knew that if he kept pathing the same way as Yogurt, they were both dead. But tower sieging here in the top lane complete. First tower of the game is down to this elite warrior. The Toad is unloading on this Shen. And it's time for the NA Rams to swap some lanes in response. I expect Akshan to be top lane answering Kench almost always now.
Oh god, I hate my
Which means that... I know you do. It doesn't mean that Caitlyn has to just perma push and take
I'm
towers.
sorry, it's just, I just watched Trundle basically just stare down a ward and delete it.
Pretty funny. Alright, I'm gonna do one more lap check on these kids. You take over for a second and have fun with the
I
plan.
will try and not die.
That's correct.
Yeah, so the deaths are needing to be cut in half, so we're actually 5 and 6. Dragon counter is accurate, as well as the tower counter, and again, they do have more than their level 1 items. Ooh, great Q. Landed onto the Lilia. Not much follow-up that can be done there, but good amount of damage coming out of the Morgana. Ooh, Akali possibly finding herself being caught out. 4 of the Enirams are lingering around a little bit. They're responding. Oh, this might be okay. Nope. I have no idea who got the bug. I had the bug though. Okay, Rift. Not sure who got it, but Ursula Merchant's gonna get a kill on the Trundle. Sleep lands to the Morgana, but she does have a shield up, so no point in trying to activate that sleep because she's got a shield. So we're Gucci. Caitlyn on in the bottom, farming, pushing the bot lane as you know, that's a good happy lane for ADC.
Why do we have this 2v2 mid lane? Great root here onto the Yone. Oh, Akshan was sleeping in the bush. A good black shield here might keep Yogurt alive. A juke. And the ultimate. Yone E isn't enough and we getting out of here.
Big. I don't know what skill is that, but the Akali jump really has been saving a lot.
So Akali has 5 dashes you need to track. Including flash. I think. So I think that was ultimate 1 and then ultimate 2 to get away that time. Or it was E and then ultimate 1. But yeah, Akali's annoying that way. I will say Aerie was pretty disciplined about her ulti, not using it there with the black shield on Akali. So kudos to Aerie there, because now she has ulti for this dragon fight. And all in from the Toad seems to be working out, but Shen's kind of gotten to the place where he's just tanky and it doesn't matter. Oh, it does matter. Look at this mattering. Oh man, one more taunt or stun. The stun hits. A knockup comes through. Oh, the tower is enough. A greedy dive and the Kench goes down.
A little bit too much of a
Now we
warrior.
have a true 4v5 here because the Shen will be able to ult into this fight if the Yoplays take it. I think they just give up this dragon. I know Carly hates the idea of giving up dragons, but yep, a great E. Ulti out of Yone, manages to get Caitlyn. This is bad news bears here for the Yoplays. They just gotta go. Do we have a Trundle pillar? A Root manages to hit Akshan. The ultimate comes out though. Benjj is gonna sacrifice himself, and it looks like Trundle will as well. Yeah, I think as soon as Kench died in the top lane, you just give that dragon up. A little bit of a greedy stay there from the Yoplays, and they get punished by the A-Rams. The NA Rams. The NA Rams.
So lazy generating their name.
And this will mean dragon number 3 goes the way of the Rams as well. I've got Pigeon 3 here coming to watch the game. Red team takes this Drake and are now up 10-5. But the gold lead, or the gold differential is still even. Literally a 100 gold advantage for the NA Rams. Just kind of speaks to the laning power of Yoplays.
Oh man, what's going on? Look how they're going in. She's sniping with the tower. Oh, but she's gonna die. 6 champ tower, 2 OP.
Yeah, I feel like the towers have made pretty significant plays in the last 3 minutes. Good use of this Herald here, forcing in pressure.
You sound a little bit far.
I will move my mic. How's this?
Yeah, much better.
Wow, flash forward out of Yone, and the ultimate manages to secure Carly, but the rest of the Yoplays are here. Not sure they want to fight this, though. Oh, a great root out of Benjj. What a shot. Finds Urchin Merchant on the side. But with xianamore off the map, it's just unwinnable at this stage if you're...
We lost
without
track
your ADC.
of when laning phase ended.
Oh yeah, my prediction. It's 20 minutes, and laning phase has ended significantly. So, crap, we should have had this conversation. I should have remembered at 15. Yeah, good call. So I think I owe you a crisp high 5.
Nice.
Is what this means. Because my prediction wasn't true. Laning phase ended earlier than I thought. Item check. Since you can't see items,
Yes, please.
I'll let you
Thank
know.
you.
Yeah, alright, so everyone on the map now has finished their mythics. The usual for most people, Kench taking the Frostfire Gauntlet, Divine Sunderer for Trundle, Riftmaker for Akali, Gale Force on Caitlyn, and Leandries for Morgana. On the opposite side here, a Locket of the Iron Solari for Leona. Kraken Slayer was the first mythic finished by Urchin Merchant. Yone has his shield bow. Lilia has her Leandries, and Frostfire Gauntlet for Shen as well. Oh, all in here from Yogurt. Excellent damage. Great use of ulti 2. Where's the E? No, Q too short. That knockup was just enough to stop the combo. Yogurt used E1 and then E2, but was unable to get the Q off before getting knocked up.
Oh, he lands
Here comes
asleep.
RIPDusty. The E is marked, so E1 hits. Shadow is down. I think Yogurt's just dead here, unless he's got some fancy plays. Nope. The burn damage is enough. Okay, all in from Kench. Unable to connect here. xianamore is also in the top lane, looking to see if they can't siege this tower down. Kench and Caitlyn will definitely siege this quick. Or at least they will siege it very safely.
Y'all looking to get them from the side?
I'm not sure.
doing Toad
We
things.
want to fight this. Yeah, I'm not sure we want to fight this. Yoplays are in a great position here.
God.
What? That is so big brain. Okay, going in here, the Toad dives closer, but Lilia has hit the backline. A great ulti combo onto xianamore means that Caitlyn is down, but Toad is going in and taking prisoners. I think that the Yoplays just don't have the damage to really carry this fight out. That was an excellent flank out of RIPDusty on the Lilia to take Caitlyn off the board and just
No,
win this
Benjj.
one for the Rams.
Boop, 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 boop.
Got him from downtown. Get booped. With no Akali in that fight, and Lilia getting the flank onto Caitlyn. A great, great team fight out of the Rams. But I want to point out one small interaction that was actually like super big brain. Caitlyn put down a trap, and then Kench spit Yone onto the trap.
Yeah. Wow.
It was beautiful.
I didn't see that, but
Yeah, Caitlyn hit this huge fat crit to take out the Yone, and it was because they coordinated where they spit the Yone out. That was a really smart play there by the Yoplays.
well, that's really good rotation by NA Rams, because I really thought that was going into the Yoplays flavor. Then Cavalry's here.
Dusty had the perfect flank, and as soon as Caitlyn was dead, Yoplays ran out of damage because Yogurt wasn't there. I'd like to see a little bit more damage come out of the Morgana. Oh, Morgana is building damage. Ooh, root hit! Gotta go now! Yone with a triple knockup directly into the ult. xianamore is immediately taken off the map. The Toad is left alone in the back line and gets demolished here. What a beautiful knockup and ult from I Love Luci to absolutely steal that team fight away. A double kill for Akshan as the ultimate manages to find. Okay, we're diving now. Leona leads, as she should, tanking up the tower, and that's a triple kill for Akshan.
Akshan just
Really
driving
clean.
by.
Swinging around, throwing the ulti out. Really clean team fighting here out of the NA Rams. And this is what we were talking about in draft, right? If it gets to the mid-late game and the NA Rams are allowed to just engage in team fight, they should have it. Absolutely. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to take another lap.
Sure thing. So now the NA Rams have 3 dragons. That gives them pressure for soul. So in the next maybe less than 5 minutes, they either can put that pressure in for that soul or go for that Baron. So always not the best situation that you want to be in, where you're you only have 1 dragon or none, and the other team has that pressure between soul and Baron. We'll be interested to see on what each team prefers. Tom Kench trying to get a little lick on Shen, but not quite there quite yet. Let me see, here we got the NA Rams. So just a little, everyone's just taking a breather right now. You know, just having a Dorian swing is so powerful. We are actually at also 6 kills to, if I can do math really quick, 21, right? That's a lot. I had a feeling really 21 kills. Yeah, because we have 11-0. Akshan, Urchin Merchant really putting a lot into both games. Really good. Rotation with the team. RIPDusty looking to get a kill onto the Trundle.
What a pillar! That pillar saved his booty. Yone is now still at 1 item, hasn't hit the 2-item power spike. It looks like he's opting for a Bloodthirster second instead of Infinity Edge, the item I couldn't think of last game. Oh, this 1v1 has become a 2v1 as Shen is ulting in. Kench just doesn't care. Oh, he used his Grey
They
Health.
are slowly picking at him.
No, he used his Grey Health way too early. He uses it again! Look at this Kench! Look at this elite warrior! Just refusing to die. Poor xianamore. Has to use her heal to stay alive. Nope, that'll be it. Flash forward from RIPDusty. Manages to secure that one. The The stranglehold is starting to close here from the NA Rams. Gold differential
Why
now
are we looking at
almost. Yeah, the gold difference is now almost 7k, and they're up 3 dragons to 1, with Soul spawning.
10K? Can we get a
momentarily.
item read on the auction? Who is 12-0?
Yeah, he's at 3 items already.
Oh wow.
He's absolutely enormous. We have a Kraken Slayer and an Infinity Edge and a Collector finished for the auction. Merchant has just been absolutely hard carrying this series. Unkilled on both the first game and now this one so far.
So if you were on the Yoplays team right now, what do you think they should be doing right now? Oh, I lost you?
No, I'm here.
Oh,
I'm just thinking.
no problem.
Yeah, because you can't side lane against a Yon Shen. Because they're just going to take whatever 2v1 or 1v1 you're trying to set up and make it a 2v1, right? So I feel like you gotta death ball and force team fights at objectives. Which feels bad for Caitlyn Morgana, but like I'm not necessarily sure how else they could figure this one out. Yeah, if you can death ball and just be there first, set up first, use your zone control, Caitlyn traps, and that sort of stuff to take objectives, I think that's the way that you win. And definitely just play around peel. Do not play to engage. We want to force a pick here. If you can get Morgana, actually no, this is it. Set Morgana with a Kali. Have them follow each other around in the jungle. And just get a pick push going.
Yeah,
get a pick push going around objectives and see if you can't take the Akshan off the board. Or just anyone. Try to get a cheesy numbers advantage before objectives. Okay. Alright, they're just burger flipping. We got 10 people alive and Baron has started. wtfami has scattered them out here, so the Rams know it's happening. Akali is going to try to fight. Ooh, the binding used on the Baron. I'm not sure what the cooldown is of that right now, but here comes Akshan. Oh, xianamore is already dead. Flash forward out of Yogurt on floor, but just going to get slept. Manages to get the Baron, though. But I'm not necessarily sure how many of the Yoplays are going to stay alive after this. Akshan with a triple kill going so far. Benjj tries to get his ulti out. It's not going to matter. Only Kench is left alive after the Baron play. And that will also mean Dragon Soul is going to go the way of the NA Rams, as I Love Lucy is just left to collect it on his own.
And that was a 4v5 too, right? I'm sure
Yep.
Yon was there as well. Probably.
Yeah.
That might have been an ace.
With 5 people alive, or with 10 people alive, if you're going to start the Baron, you got to know beforehand whether your focus is the Baron or your focus is the fight. And if your focus is the fight, your position has to be like you gotta set your positioning up around Baron so that you're ready to fight immediately, and you don't have to reposition to start a fight. And Carly just was not where she needed to be, or the support that she needed to have to fight there. It just wasn't where it needed to be. Poor Carly getting picked off very early and very quick in a lot of these team fights. Akshan is doing an excellent job at it. Lilia is doing an excellent job at it. The NA Rams really have her number this game. Alright. It looks like we're getting into the final push here. A full 3 Ocean Dragon Ocean Soul for the side of the NA Rams. Score is 6-28 with almost a 10k gold difference here.
15-0 Akshan item check?
16-0 Akshan item check is the same 3 items plus a BF sword.
Oh, okay.
So, Kraken Slayer, IE Collector, BF sword. 700 gold bounty though. 15-0-4.
And
I am going to do a lap, and I will be right back.
Okay. Everyone wants to put their thoughts on how this match is going on so far. Oh, Tom Kent's getting out of time, avoiding that sleep, I think. Oh, trying to get a pick, but oh, Kali's gonna get picked out. Sean is probably going to secure that kill. He is now 16-0. Nobody can stop this guy. It's a slow and steady push, but the NA Rams are slowly making their way onto their base, looking to get the first tower on the Yoplays home base. Whoa, that's a lot of crit though. Actually, I don't know how accurate those numbers are. I have no idea what it means by burger flip attempt. Trundle looking to get a pick on the Shen. Nice. The pillar, whatever it's called. You want to use this? Her all on the MF. Caitlyn able to get out of that. Oh, but the Tom Kinch, not elite warrior enough. We have a Yon who is looking to push out that bot lane. He does have teleport, so no worries quite yet. Just gotta make sure if they do need him in that mid lane or anything like that, they have a tower available for him to teleport to that. But looks like they're going to need in the bot lane to try and get that last outer base turret in the bot lane. Akali responding to that. I'm wondering how a 1v1 against Akali auction would turn out. But it is, alas, it is not a 1v1, it is a 1v3, 1v4, actually. Looking to get that last tower for sure. Oh! Flash used by Leona. RIPDusty going back in. Oh, the college just back in. She uses her Sonya. Is she dead? Can she get out? Yes. Yes, she can. Wow. Okay, there's a lot of jumping around. How nobody died there, I have no idea. Meat battle going on at the top. I think Trundle wins from this. So Shen is just gonna dip out, go through the trees, and say, "Yeet, not today." Doing a little dancing. I think the NA are trying to catch somebody out here. Huge poke, kind of, on the Akshan. Okay, looks like the NA are trying to get a little bit more control in their jungle. Baron and Dragon are 1 to 1.5 minutes away, so looking to see. I'm thinking that everyone's gonna go to the Baron. There's gonna be a Baron fight. See how that goes, and possibly, depending on that, giving Elder Dragon to the other team as well. NARAM knows Baron is coming up in 1 minute. They don't have much vision control over there, so looks like they're gonna go ahead and do that and get ready for Baron. I would not take the gold gap or kill difference seriously. It is doubled because my client is bugged. You can see that it's showing that they have a Doran's ring and blade, which they most definitely do not. If you can be a 16-0 Akshan with just Doran's blade, I think you are just too good at this game. And just as I was saying before, NARAMS now has a lit top jungle area for that Baron, so they know for sure that they're not going to try and sneak that. They catch out the Trundle, still can't, slowly making our way around the jungle. There's a lot of bushes and trees you have to walk around, you know, takes up some time. All coming out of the Akshan. Morgana tanks a little bit for him, gets half health. Oh, I'm not quite sure about this by the NARAMS. I can't quite tell what's going on. Akali just trying to save some time and get out of there. Can she get out? Do a little wiggle. She's having a little fight with her fellow ninja friend. And Zonya's just stalling a little bit more time. Oh, no. And it looks like that Elder Dragon is gonna go over to the NARAMS Now it looks like I think they should be heading over to the Baron. They know for sure they have vision over there that they're not going to be doing it. Oh no, looks like they're going to be resetting. Trundle just trying to stop that bot lane from being pushed out. Shen pushing the mid lane out a little bit, that way they can continue that pressure onto that Baron. And NARs are starting to head over to that Baron, getting ready for that big Baron fight. They have lots of vision surrounded over there. Yoplays does not have a vision there, so I think they have an inkling that they are doing it. But, yep, there's that question mark. Are they doing Baron? Yes, the answer is yes, they're doing it. All members on the NARs are fully healthy. They've got the Elder Dragon, they've got the Baron. Now is the time to take advantage of what they have. Sleep lands onto the Trundle. Not quite dead yet. Good pillar. If you put a pillar, does it block the action? No idea. Oh my god! What? Ooh! Sleep landed onto the. Oh god. There's a lot going on that I can't really fully entirely see because my client is. Bug! The young goes in. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Hold the door. Elder Dragon is too strong. Akali doing her best to hold the door, but she gets fought away. Benjj doing his best to look pretty and hold it, and not quite yet. And that's it, fellas. Second game with a bugged client on my end is gonna go over to the NARs. I'll go ahead and switch it over to my client so we can actually see what they built and actually see what the real KDA and gold looks like. So I'll take a moment to just ingest this. Again, I apologize. I have no idea what's going on with my client. Hopefully I can fix this by the time I stream this game again. We're going to go switch over real quick and take a look at the damage that was dealt. We can see tons of damage dealt by the Lilia and the Akshan. And I'm just going to gander over here as well as that vision. Whoa! 106 vision score on the Leona. Quality. Love to see that. I'm going to go ahead now and see if folks start trickling in. Da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo. Come on in. If they wanted to come in for the interviews. And as per usual, if anyone has any questions between game 1, game 2, or anything in general, feel free to drop it in the Twitch chat and we'll go ahead and do our best to ask the questions. Still waiting for some team members to come into the post-game match. Meanwhile, let me give a moment to do a little updating on my end. Boop.
Hello.
Alrighties. Hello. How you doing?
I'm doing.
Oh, you doing all right?
Indeed, I am back just to catch the end. Sorry.
You kind of missed a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure I did.
Some huge plays kind of happened.
Yeah. I've got some players who are getting picked up by parents, so I am going to take myself off for another couple of seconds here, but I will be right back.
Sure thing. Do we know if Yogurt on Floor will be able to join us? Do we have a designated co-captain from Yogurt on Floor?
I'll be jumping in. You have the three of us that are here. Unfortunately, Yogurt and xianamore had to attend to other business.
No problem. Thanks for joining. All right, we'll go ahead and get into our post match interview. Intense games. I apologize if you guys are going to use the VODs to kind of do some lessons learned. I have no idea what happened to my client, but you guys were... We could see you making your way to the Shadow Realm, let's just say. But into the first game, if maybe, RIPDusty, you want to talk us through your thoughts for the pick and bans in game 1?
Originally for game 1, I wanted to first pick Trundle because I know that the other jungler plays it. We had first pick.
Mm-hmm.
Strong. And then we were saying let's pick Vigar for Urchin because nobody would probably expect it. They probably think it's mid for Lucy. And then obviously they banned Trundle. So we just went ahead and picked the Vigar first. And then the Olaf was kind of a reaction to the volley. We wanted a tank. Wanted Devin or Little Bustard, or I guess in game it was wtfami, to play a tank because he was probably going to be playing weak side. And then since we were picking the Vigar for as an AP carry in bot lane, we wanted Lucy to go ahead and play the Yone, which he plays pretty well on, and that would give us our AD. And then we just picked a complementary support / comfort support for Aerie.
Sounds good.
It worked out really well.
If someone, I guess Benj, wants to talk us through your pick and bans for game 1, I'm really interested on your response or what your thoughts were when you guys saw that Vigar.
Yeah, so we got played. We thought the Vigar was mid, for sure. We definitely weren't scouting out a bot lane Vigar. So we were feeling confident that we were able to get mid and top counter pick. Obviously that wasn't the case, and they were able to pick Yone into the Katarina, which is can be a tough matchup for Cat. So they were able to get a favorable matchup in mid, which was kind of where we were putting our resources there. We just wanted to play a scaling bot. We knew that Nasus obviously hyper scaling champ as well, so we were kind of hoping to play around mid and top a little bit in lane and scale up, maybe try to play a 1-3-1, but we just didn't really have all the pieces that we needed to execute that.
Makes sense. All right. Trying to see if we have any game 1 specific questions.
I do actually have one game 1
Yeah, sure.
specific question. Yeah. Remind me. Yeah. So what is the Oh wait, you just talked about this. Never mind. Sorry. I was gonna say, what is the Katarina Yone matchup like? Because I haven't actually played that a lot. Because I'm pretty familiar with the Katarina Akali one, but you just talked about how it's not super great for Cat. So my bad.
Nope. You're
all good. I've heard mixed reviews on that matchup.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've definitely heard some amount of Katarina players feel confident in it, but I've heard the other way.
If the knockup is there, you just can't combo.
I really think it's like a bit on the skill expressive side, obviously, to pretty high skill expressive champ. But then I think maybe just all things equal, Yone favored.
Gotcha. Cool.
all right. Any more game 1 questions? All right. We're going to go on to game 2. So you've just finished game 1. You've started to get a feel for how the enemy team is going to possibly draft and play. Let's go the other way around. Benj, if you want to talk us through your thoughts for game 2 for the pick and bans.
Yeah, we basically had the same idea on the Trundle. We knew it was a pretty strong disengaged champ. The Olaf was a pick that caught us a little bit by surprise. We weren't really able to peel and disengage that pick. So even when we had the strong side lane with SweetSmellofSucc up there on the Nasus, we just really weren't able to do anything because the Olaf was running us down. And so we knew that we had to take that away. So we, dropped the Trundle ban, picked up the Olaf, first picked the Trundle. We saw the Action Leona come through, which was not unexpected. We knew that in order to execute that 1-3-1 better, we're going to need to have Disengage, which the Trundle could provide. Wave Clear, which is why we opted for the Caitlyn there. And then we felt like the Morgana was going to be able to, hopefully keep the Caitlyn safe in lane against the Leona action. But obviously that didn't happen. And then as far as the other picks, Tom's just obviously a solid blind pick. Sweet's played really well on that. And then Akali is pretty favored against Yone, but just got a little a bit of jungle pressure early, and then by the time the Akali was actually able to do a lot, the action was a little too fit.
The elite warrior was chosen once
It
more.
was. It was, and it did well. Highest damage on the Yoplays side was from that Kench.
Also need to check in on how much damage he soaked in. Let me just check real quick. Damage taken 41k. If I'm looking
Not
at
too
it right.
shabby. Dang, yeah.
All right. Back to RIPDusty. You just got a W out from the game 1. What are your thoughts going into game 2 for your picks and bans?
We were planning on double picking the bot lane, like Ben said. I'm sure it wasn't like too unexpected for us to pick Akshan with Leona. Then we were kind of talking about whether Lucy wanted to play Yon again or if they wanted to go an AP pick. And after the Trundle was already up, I was like, I said I'll play AP and play Lilia and just farm and kind of stay away from the Trundle for the most part, and then he can play Yon again. And then Devin kind of had to blind. Or no, he didn't have to blind. We had the counter pick. He saw the Kench and just figured he could play pretty safe with the Shen, have a little bit of a getaway with the taunt, and then kind of play for the team, which he did pretty well.
Yeah.
And then as far as bans, I mean, we were thinking about taking the Lulu, so we didn't ban it. But I think whenever we decided to go with Akshan, we just figured Leona would be a little bit better in, because if Leona goes, then Akshan can follow up pretty easy with the hook. And then the last two bans are fairly, what do I want to say? Fairly standard, I guess. We went for Ori instead of anything else Yogur plays, just because we were still thinking about that Malzahar possibly, or some other AP pick where Ori would shine a little bit better into the matchup.
Sounds good. Dominic, do you have any questions for game 2?
Yeah, there were a ton of mid lane ganks, and I just wanted to hear Yogurt talk about like the 6 or 7 jukes he had to get out of some of RIPDusty's mid lane pressure. It started early, and it happened often. They were in your lane a ton. Just talk about that experience for me, man.
Yogurt is not here, but maybe we can get the perspective from the other side with I Love Lucy getting so close and getting some kills. Maybe you kind of talk through your thought process. Maybe, I don't know if that's a good question.
Yeah, it is. What was the mid jungle synergy for you guys like in that game?
So basically, I mean, I have tons of respect for Yogi. I think everybody on my team knows that. So I kind of just wanted to play it safe. I knew he would try to be aggressive a little bit earlier, so I just tried to, just scale up CS as best as I could. And then I knew that second game, he would probably take TP. I don't remember if he did, but I knew I wanted to be there just in case Shen was in trouble. Because I know Tom Kench could be a handful, or just be available for anywhere across the map. Because that first game, I felt like I wasn't really all over the place like I should have been. So I definitely wanted to take TP that second game and just be there if Akali was, roaming, like I assumed she would. So just kind of mad respect for Yogurt and just kind of just playing off, his style. So yeah.
Well, it worked out absolutely. He was able to juke maybe half, but the other half, you guys had some crazy pressure in that mid jungle combo. That worked out pretty well for you guys.
All right. Any other questions from your end, Dominic?
Not too particularly. But also, actually, I do want to hear SweetSmellofSucc talk about the Kench. What was it like to bring out the Elite Warrior? How does it feel to be the first Toad on the map?
Actually, second, I think.
Second? Was there one yesterday? Oh, yes, I gotta not miss games. I'm so uninformed.
That's okay.
I like Tom. I know Doc has been playing a lot of them, and
yeah, he has.
I tried my best for Doc,
He said this one's for you, Doc.
I didn't want to specifically put it out there because I didn't want what happened to happen, but it happens to the best of us, or the
That it
worst.
does.
It just happens, you know.
Well, you fought honorably. Elite warrior status achieved. Kench was a big threat that had to be dealt with. So
I appreciate it.
of course.
All right. Any?
That's it for me though.
Okay. I have 2 questions. Let me see here. Yeah, I have 2 questions. One from my perspective, which is a little bit silly and dumb for I Love Lucy, and then one from chat over here. So I'll ask chat's question first. This one's for the NA Rams. Kind of talking through you guys. I guess we can say pretty into the late game. We're ahead. You guys kind of took it slow and steady. No problem with that. I totally understand from your perspective. But kind of just talk us through your guys's perspective and what your thought processes are, and just making sure you take that slow and steady maybe win in. Or I guess the specific question is, why not end it 10 to 15 minutes earlier? I was just trying to phrase it a little bit more gently.
I mean, we probably could have, but they did have a very good disengaged team. I think it was more like we didn't have. At least it didn't feel like we had the tools to deal with how tanky Tom Kench was until I would say like 25 minutes, maybe.
Did you think that maybe there were some fights that you guys thought you could have taken, and maybe you would okay, maybe we made a few mistakes here and there, and maybe that was like, okay, we should play a little bit more slower and more careful? Maybe not.
Can I jump in here now?
Sure.
I think mainly it was just we were playing for objectives, mainly jungle objectives. We had great communication that game, like across the map. We knew exactly where jungle was, where people were rotating, making sure that we, had kill bushes set up, kind of like reading out where they would go, and we just had that communication. So I think we just kind of wanted to go for more so objectives and communication more so than go all in,
right?
I guess.
Makes sense.
But I would say, yeah, definitely communication was key the second game because we communicated quite a lot.
We should have a stat.
Objectives.
We should have a stat that tracks game time over the course of the season, because I bet you also, I totally agree with you here, because we are focused a lot on that right now as well in our practices and stuff. And as teams get better at knowing who's going to do what when, or the more you get used to how people communicate or how they play, I promise you the game times of this league are going to get smaller. So I'm not surprised to hear you say that, and I totally agree, because that's a lot of what our practices sound like right now, is that we're more focused on learning to play together than learning to end ASAP. And I think once you learn to play together, then you learn to end really quick.
Cool.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's the second week actually for the league, so we're just starting out and getting to know each other and feel each other's communication. Is definitely key for the first couple games.
For sure.
All right. And I'm going to go on to my question for I Love Lucy. It is 100% not important at all. But being that you played Yon twice, once against the Katarina, once against the Akali, who charmed you? Who got you dancing and swinging that hair for you?
Who was I most scared of?
You can interpret that question.
Interpret the question
however you want.
I feel like I said, I have nothing but respect for Yogurt. I literally said that I don't know how many times in game, so my teammates know that. But I think Akali was way more I was more nervous. I think I told my team my hands were sweating that game. So
rewatch the VOD, my guy. I played that matchup way too many times. I got a bunch of tips for you in the VOD.
So yeah, like I said, nothing but respect for Yogurt. But yeah, definitely Akali made me a little nervous that game for sure.
Feel that. All right. Well, it seems like we have no more questions in chat, and I think you're set to go. So we're gonna go ahead and get on to the MVP questions. I'm gonna ask Benjj from the Yoplays team. who would you say is the MVP from NARAMs? You can either do it for the whole entire series, or you can do game 1 and game 2.
I'll do the whole entire series for this one because it just feels a little easier. For the emote game, I got to give it to Erica here, but for playing, I got to give it to Urchin Merchant.
Yes, just an absolute menace. If we take a look back at his scores, I think he had at least 12 plus kills, no deaths?
0 deaths across either game, yeah.
Oh my lord. Somebody put...
Oh no, I lied. Game 2, 1 death.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
No.
In fact, we hard committed for that.
Let's go.
SweetSmellofSucc went, look, I'm getting him, and just went in on the Tom Kench and was like, look, as long as we get 1 kill, I can lose this game happy, and he got it. So
got it.
Love that.
It's phenomenal.
Going on to RIPDusty from NARAM's perspective. Who is the MVP for Yoplays? Again, you can either do it for the series or game 1 and game 2.
I'm gonna do this by game, I think.
Okay.
First game, I mean, this is more from my perspective, I guess, than maybe the team, but I'll have to give it to Ben because his thresh hooks forced me to use ult more than once on Olaf, which kind of sucks because then you can't go in. And he also baited me into the early death in their jungle. And then for game 2, I would have to give it to, I don't know. I want to say Succ and Yogurt because
Sure, why not? Do what you want.
Alex was very very tanky, like I said, until would say about 25 to 30 minutes, I think, until we started having a little bit better ways to deal with him. And then Yogurt was putting out some fat DPS there towards the end of the game as he was scaling up.
Awesome. Well, thank you to thank you to both teams for an incredible series. Wishing you the best of luck as we move into week 3, guys. Schedules still yet to be determined, so once we figure that out, we will let you guys know. With that, if anyone else in the team has anything to say to your team members, to the enemy team, to anybody watching, give you guys a minute.
I would like to say big thanks to Little Bustard or wtfami for subbing and playing a mean weak side.
Let's go, Bloney. Slugs.
And
Woo!
I would say GG's to Yoplays. It was the first game, which especially was super hard fought. Very, very vision orientated game on both sides, or on both games rather.
All right. Okay. With that, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you, Benjj, for being my co-caster. Thank you, everyone.
Huge thank you to you, Becky.
Nope.
I got caught up in work and you held it down.
Thank you.
Dealt with your client tripping out. Are you kidding? You're a champion
Thank
today.
you for being my eyes and providing their items and any additional information that my client refused to give me. Anyways, thank you guys for chiming in. It is 8 p.m. I don't think either of us have eaten yet, so have a good rest of your evening, and we'll see you guys in week 3.
A good rest of your eating.
No, whatever. I can't talk.
Right. No, you're just hungry.
Bye.
All right, bye.
We the top again, now would help you lay the crown, but count us higher than a mountain. And we be up here for the long run, strap in for a long one. We got everybody on one. Now you coming at the king, so you better not miss. And we only get stronger with everything I carry up on my back. You should paint it up with a target. Why would you dare me to do it again? Come get your spoiler, but we're taking over. We're taking over. Hey, look at you coming on, name got bodies lining up, think you're dreaming of greatness. Send you back home, let you wake up. Why would you dare me to do it again? Come on, get your sport out the head. We're taking over. We're taking over. Hey, look at you coming, my name you ought to know by now. We're taking over. We're taking over. Hey, maybe you wonder what your future's gonna be, but I got it all locked up.
在以后，除了是傻子，还有其他吗？我左右，键盘琵琶在时间滴答着，还不够。你的固执让我来守候，哪怕太迟也不想以后。就在这时放肆的打斗。I got the heart of a lion, I know the harder you climb, the harder you fall. I'm at the top of the mountain, too many bodies to count. I've been through it all. I had to weather the storm to get to the level I'm on. That's how the legend was born. All of my enemies already dead and born. I'm ready for war. They know I'm ready for war. I told them.
We're taking over. We're taking over. Hey, look at you coming, my name you ought to know by now. We're taking over. We're taking over. Hey, maybe you wonder what your future's gonna be, but I got it all